Prior to retwisting your hair, make sure that it is freshly washed. I washed my hair the night before, and now I'm going in with a hydrating mist that's going to add some moisture and hydration to my hair. Next, I'm going in with a moisturizing oil to put all over my scalp and all over the strands of my hair before I retwist it. The order in which I'm doing this is very imperative because you hydrate the hair first and then you seal in the hydration with the oil. These steps are very important because when combined together, it'll keep the scalp healthy and protect against dryness, flakiness, and irritation. And it also strengthens the hair, which will in return prevent breakage and improve elasticity. If you would like the recipe to both the hydrating mist and the moisturizing oil, go ahead and comment recipe below. And for direct access, go ahead and click the link in the description box. I'll be giving the first 10 people 50% off, and you can use these all natural recipes for yourself, your loved ones, or for your business to make, sell, and profit. After I freshly wash the hair, hydrate, and moisturize, I like to section my hair into 3 different quadrants. One quadrant in the back is where I like to begin my retwist, and then I put 2 quadrants in the front and I split them in half just so that it can stay even and balanced amongst the 2. And then once I have those separated, I like to clip them up just so that it can stay out of my way once I begin retwisting in the back. Once your hair is neatly sectioned, it will make your retwist a lot easier and it will allow you to work a lot faster. So I've already put in 3 rows. So now you're going to watch me do the next row and start the retwist. All right, now once you part your lock and separate it from all of the other locks, you're going to take your lock gel and place it onto your lock that you're about to retwist. It just makes it nice and neat. You're going to take your comb and place it at the root and slide it through. Then you're going to twist the comb in one motion. Most people twist their comb going clockwise. However, mine is going counterclockwise because this is how I started my locks. I do them with myself, and I'm also left-handed. However, retwist your hair the way that it was always started. If you started clockwise, go clockwise. If you started counterclockwise, go counterclockwise. Do not over twist your locks. The moment the lock starts to feel neat and snug, that's when I like to take the comb out to avoid over twisting. I have more control by using my hand if I want it to be a little bit more neater or a little bit more secure, which is also referred to as palm rolling. Okay, so this method is optional, but I like to give my lock an extra twirl, and then I like to clip the lock at the root to keep it in place. You do not have to give it an extra twirl. You really can just clip it at the root and it will still be fine. But I love this method because it gives it an extra hold, definition, it feels more secure, and it gives it a cleaner and crispier finish. Next, once I'm finished retwisting, I like to secure the locks with sectioning clips to keep it nice and neat. And next, you're just going to repeat the same steps. You're going to section your locks nice and neatly. It all depends on how you started your locks. If your locks didn't start off with squares and you just have free parts, you're just going to free part your locks and just section it out the way. You're going to put your lock gel on top of the lock that you're going to be working with to make it nice and neat. Place the comb at the root where the new growth meets the lock. And then you're going to twist the comb in one motion. It's going to be the same direction every time. For extra security and extra neatness, you can go ahead and palm roll it once you take the comb out. And once again, this is optional, but I like to do an extra twirl just for extra hold, definition, and security. And then I go ahead and clip it to hold it in place. Once again, it's optional. You do not have to do the extra twirl. You can just clip it in the same spot, but without the extra twirl. I'll go ahead and put a video of what I mean based on my older tutorial of my lock video. If you did not see that tutorial yet, I highly suggest that you watch that one first because that's the first one I dropped. And this is just an updated tutorial of what I do now. If this video is helping you so far, give me a thumbs up and comment. It is helping, sis. in the comments below. If you still need some more help, continue watching this video. I'm just going to let it play for a little bit for all my visual people out there. Feel free to slow this video down and pause the video if you need to see specific details. I also purposely left this flaw here in the video because it is normal for your clips to start moving around when you're retwisting, but it is okay to readjust your clips as you are retwisting your hair. Another thing that I want to mention is that when I'm retwisting my hair, I don't go all the way down towards the end. I know some people, they palm roll their locks all the way down towards the end of their locks because they feel like it gives it more of a cylinder definition. Personally, that's just not what I like. And I also noticed that from me not palm rolling it all the way down towards the ends, my locks are looking so much fuller, so much thicker. Another thing, I haven't been retwisting my hair like once a month anymore. This is my first retwist in 3 months and my hair has gotten so much fuller, and that is the purpose of me waiting. And this is what the back looks like after retwisting. And now we're going to start retwisting the sides. So once again, we're going to section the hair. Like I said, if you don't have like super neat parts, you can just free part your hair however you desire. I apply the lock gel just to keep it nice and neat and secure. And then I go ahead and section my locks away from each other. And I repeat the same process in the front. So the only difference that I do in the front is that I retwist my locks going away from my face. I know that some people do clockwise and counterclockwise all the way around their head going in one direction, but the back and the right side of my head I do counterclockwise because it's going away from my face, but on my left side of my head I do clockwise because it's going away from my face as well. So now we're at the top of my head and we're just repeating the same motions that we did in the back. You're going to place some lock gel on your lock to make it nice and neat and secure. Then you're going to take your lock comb and you're going to place it at the root, comb it through. You're going to turn it clockwise or counterclockwise depending on how your lock grows in, and you're going to palm roll it if you need to. If not, you're going to go ahead and give it a nice twirl for security, and then you're going to place your clip at the base of the lock. After retwisting your entire head, I recommend sitting under a hooded dryer for about 45 minutes to an hour. However, it definitely varies. Everyone's time limit is not going to be the same. The main thing that you want to do is make sure that your locks are completely dry because that is how you're going to get the best hold, and that is how your locks will last. I do have a few different hooded dryers linked in the description box below, depending on your budget. They range from standing hooded dryers, seated hooded dryers, and also the ones that you attach to your blow dryer. Once my hair is completely dry, I take out all of the clips. I like to start from the back and then work my way to the top. The same way that I put it in is the same way that I take it out, basically. Now, I know y'all are probably looking at the top of my head like, what in the world is going on? Give me a thumbs up if this video is helping you so far, and hang in there and keep watching. I'm going to show you how I finalize my locks. So next, I like to go ahead and put some Jamaican black castor oil on my scalp, and then I like to work it all the way through my strands. And as I am working the oil through my scalp and my strands, you can see that the twirl that I had sitting at the top is basically not even there anymore. It starts to blend in really nicely. I get a nice, fresh, tight retwist, and it just looks really good. It gives it a stronger hold, in my opinion. And these are the final results of me doing my retwist at home on myself. I'm loving my hair so much. And if this video has helped you in any type of way, go ahead and comment below, "This helped." Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to see more videos like this. And don't forget to grab your recipe book with the hydrating mist and moisturizing serum. The first 10 people will get 50% off, which is an amazing deal and an amazing steal. You'll have multiple recipes to choose from, and direct links to all of the products, tools, and ingredients will be included. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you soon.